Well, welcome back, baby dolls. The FBI, the FOMO buying investigators, have called on me, Detective Sherlock Sommi, to find out what's been going on with other influencers out there. We have found BNB Bull spotted out in the wild. If you look at the top left here with the arrow, he is watching my video on GOFURS Solana. Now, when I went to sleep, and yes, I do sleep a few minutes a day, friends. When I went to sleep, the last thing I remember is reading all your wonderful comments of cope, hatred, spitting, jealousy. Not all, friends, I'm having a joke, but 99% of people are normal. Just the 1% allowed, right? Tongue in cheek, okay? So all the copers, they're like, oh, my neck, please don't measure it. They'll see I have a pencil neck. No, get the ruler away from my neck, please. All the pencil neck soy boy virgin cucks. Especially the people who are building nothing and then criticizing Mr. Dipcatcher who's building something, and they're criticizing because they go, well, why are you going to deploy in Solana? Because you've already deployed on PulseChain. It's been a year. That's why. Solana, friends, has... Yes, it's still Solana. It's a funny part. Jealousy capitulation hard, friends. It's still Solana. Just because I make a nice post, nice post, I didn't call him Solana in one post, and everybody lost their mind. You said it was Solana. Now you're calling it Solana. It's up to $200 now. Yeah, it went up 2x in 4 months, friends. PulseX went up 8.5x. Do you want to make 8.5 times your money or 2 times your money? I love you so much, man. I know most people aren't going to get it. That's why I look at the market cycles and I'm like, if anybody could actually teach any of this, then the cycles of like this stuff would never ever happen, will they? So, BNB Bull, right? By the way, he's got more followers than Richard Hart. Okay, do you think Richard Hart has influence? Okay, sweet. Well, this guy's got more influence. There you go. And he's just like a bull trader. Sweet. Isn't that funny? Now, he is probably doing short call trading, whatever it is. Caught watching my videos. Why? Because people are like, oh, I want to get on Solana. I'm missing the FOMO. Yeah, well, let them deploy, man. Let Mr. Dipcatcher and Mr. Key, who's of the golden coin, let them deploy and see what they can do on Solana, friends. Let's see if they can actually, like, I don't know, make connections, make friendships. I'm participating in. Also, I'm just giving you a big fat warning, telling you right now, there's too much money in there probably already. I saw $2 million is put in. I'm like, oh, man, all the copers. That's what happens, man. All the copers and the Jeeters come. You don't want them to know. You don't want them to know yet. You want to get in first, and they can figure it out about it later when the price action's nice. So it's beautiful to see, though. So my video, friends, that's what the last thing I went was everybody crying. I wake up. Thank you to Mr. What I call him. That's right. The Eternal Warrior Friend. Mr. EWF. Thank you very much, sir. EWF. I keep thinking your name is Elfie, but I might just call you Elf just because, you know, you're a friend. Look, you are a very kind soul because he posted this and like saying like, wow, they actually took note. So friends, it's funny. This is what happens. Mr. Dipcatcher tries to expand. Go, hey, Solana, friends. Let's just news flash. Do you know Solana is the #2 blockchain in the world, friends? It is 25% of Ethereum. Ethereum is here. Okay, so it's almost like 20%. That's big, isn't it? Isn't it big? You know, so also Solana has 1 million daily users. Ethereum has 500,000. A lot of people don't believe me. It's actually true, friends. Ethereum has only 500,000. One, it's because it's so expensive. There's not enough bots and spamming and these $2 Jeeters and all these scammers on it. There are a lot of scammers on Ethereum, but all the scammers, all the third world country, the Jeter scammers, all of them are cheating around on Solana. They're playing around with, they're rugging for like $40, $400 and stuff here and there. You need to like do top tier grifts on Ethereum if you want to do that, right? So you can see there's a lot of users on Solana land. And I think it's very apparent that this has been successful, right? So we're getting attention. The FOMO buying investigator discovered BNB Bull watching my video. So look, friends, at the end of the day, obviously some few clarifications. I did not have any squirrel relationships with that squirrel Minty B, right? The main chick at GOFURS land. Look, these people who are questioning, hey, how come they're moving to another chain? Look, it's just a financial experiment, man. I don't know. I'm not paid by them. I'm not affiliated. I got no idea, friends. Okay, I got no idea. So I don't communicate with the team. Nothing. I'm telling you guys, I let them try something new. Because guess what? You've had 1 year to get PulseChain adoption, and you got 15,000 daily active users in PulseChain. You got 15,000 daily active users, and the yield on incentive token is huge, by the way. Like, it's big, man. By the way, yeah, I am doing it. And like, look, I encourage you to do it. But, you know, look, you can do what you want, friends. The yield's huge. Hex, 40% yield here. Pulse and Pulse. Look, I'm doing mostly Pulse and PulseChain, okay? You can do whatever you want. 18% is nice. Even if it goes down to 7%, that's still good. Like, it's appreciating assets. Incentive token, everyone here just wants the highest yield. Be careful because they're leverage. Of course, you know, it is what it is. Also, by the way, I've got to quickly throw it out as well. The Clip Finance IDO, friends, while we're here, Clip Finance IDO, this is their working product, gives you like 17% on USDT. The IDO is almost done in 2 hours, okay? So you don't have to participate in that, but it's just, hey, it's got AI in it. AI, artificial intelligence, liquidity-driven management, and it's 13.8 million market cap. I'll go, sweet, let's see what happens. Okay, now I'm back to this. Okay, the squirrels. So GOFURS expanding the land of Solana. Look, if we cause the top, sweet. Suck shit. That'd be funny. We cause the top over there. But look, man, honestly, there's 2 million people in there, friends. $2 million worth in. You don't feel risky anymore. Oh, yeah, Solana's popular and this is going in there. I'm in, by the way. I'm in. But just letting you know, like, let's be honest, okay? When everybody was calling me a grifter, scammer, and all this stuff, and I posted about GOFURS in the first 60 minutes. I was on here. I'm like, I'm going to make a video before I get in and tell everybody, hey, I've got to do this, blah, 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 helping everybody out, getting a worse price for me, talking to people about it, telling people in my friend tech and Twitter Roonies and making YouTube videos. The same day, friends, the same day. I could have been going on telling all my friends to get in and then make the videos for you. Go, no, I made the video here for you first, right, within the first day. So you're very, very welcome. And I'm going to show you their charts. Look at this. Congratulations, by the way. Yo, congratulations. There, this isn't a fake wick, friends. You get in from here. Congratulations, you're up 5.6x, and then you're up, congratulations, 6.6x. That's wild. PulseChain and PulseChain have been getting murdered with Hex, by the way. So imagine what these do in a bull market. And, you know, actually, I'm just scrolling down, friends. Yeah, man, a lot of these PulseChain altcoins are just getting destroyed, man. Look at these going down. This is Blasties. Look at this. If you want Blast in the ass, we might have to pick this up, friends, to be honest. We might have to pick it up, going down here. But yeah, just to let you know, I think I mentioned it somewhere here, and the people tried to buy it up or something. Like, yeah. Oh, Sommi wants to get in. And I was like telling you, no, I'm not bigger than the market. Maybe I could cause a temporary little wick in one direction, very momentarily. But no. I'm not bigger than the market, friends. I'm just a humble little peanut brain, just showing you these things go down. But hey, by the way, I drew this box at the start. I drew this box, friends, when it was literally, let's show you this, okay, daily. So you need to have patience, man. I drew this box. It came down here. Guess what? I posted about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going up. And then it came back down. People said, no, it's never coming back down. I go, you know what? I know how this game works, okay? I only take good deals, all right? That's it. I only take good deals. You don't give me a good deal? I don't want it. Waiting. And look, it comes back down, comes back up. And I'm like, you know what? I just need to get out of the woods. Here we go, back up. That's it. It is what it is. I've done this thousands of times. You don't have to listen. You can go buy other stuff. It is what it is. I'm not here to tell you I'm right or wrong. I don't care. But the good thing is, hey, it's in the good deal zone, isn't it? Let's actually check from the top. That's nice. 88%. So there's many other videos I've got to make just about these. But yeah, just look, it really does suck, friends. A lot of these things are, they're just pooping around. I chart a lot of stuff. And yes, it's very, very important, right? That GOFURS chart, see the GOFURS going up. It's beautiful. So new connections are being made. Now, look, now that we have GOFURS on Solana, we can go onto Solana. They have an NFT crowd over there, by the way, of course. Now, of course, friends, we know Solana is grift land, VC land. We know they marked up Sol. I know we know FTX is distributing. We know there's insiders there. I know. But there's got 1 million people. Who cares if it's there? It's like, oh, do you want to sell your products on the Las Vegas Strip? Oh, everybody's a stripper and everybody's like a drug user. Who cares, man? There's millions of people going on there. It is what you can't judge the people. People judge PulseChain and Hex. But I say, hey, there's 200,000 people. They're not leaving anywhere. So yes, even though you call it a Ponzi, doesn't matter. These people aren't leaving it. It's a cult. Sweet. Good luck. You're not getting rid of them. No one's getting rid of them. They're staying here. Okay. It could be like XRP. Stays there forever. So it's just all about, hey, can you produce value over time? So that's what we actually want to see. So yes, we are making progress, but yeah, it takes time, man. It takes time. And I mentioned in my video before, it's not going to be, oh, they're going to come buy PulseChain or bridge in. No, I'm just letting you know, 4 people, by the way, there's probably more in the DMs. I haven't checked. 4 people, all of you are copers. Sorry guys, you got pencil X. Okay, I see what you do. You're jumping from project to project every like 72 hours and you still haven't made it. All right, so a lot of these people. 4 of yous, they are hating Richard Hart, They hate HEX with a passion. They really, really hate Richard Hart, friends. I can't tell you how much they hate Richard Hart. They hate Richard Hart, hate HEX. They don't care about the ink yield farms, whatever. They'll never bridge into the chain of principle. They hate. And they think we're all like, you know, basically autistic. I mean, look at the portfolio charts. If you look at everything, the price chart doesn't help. And then also Richard Hart fudding EHEX doesn't help either with that in that regard, okay? So we've got to throw that on a bingo card. Now, these people, though, they want to get in Solana GOFURS. They want to get in. Now, just imagine this does okay, and then they see updates from Mr. Dipcatcher, and they get to see that. And then I'll be posting, hey, do you have Solana GOFURS? Well, guess what? The PulseChain GOFURS actually went up too. Wow. They're like, PulseChain? The scam chain? That's when they hear that. And then what if the PulseChain one starts moving? What if Mr. Dipcatcher does an update? It supports the PulseChain version first. You never know, the options trading protocol, whatever it is they want to do, who knows? But it helps bridge connections. And everybody gets to participate, and you actually get to see, okay, what's going on, and maybe they eventually make their way over. When eventually, you know, a lot of these things, that's how they play out, friends. You can't, I know how if you're aware with marketing and stuff, you hear something the first time, no one's buying it. That's why whenever I tell people something the first time, look, I know my friends and family, I don't bother talking to anyone anymore. You know why? Because, look, I love you. I love everyone. I spent 4.5 hours talking to so many people, no actions. 4.5 hours. Why should I? Man, I don't have any time to scratch my own ass, let alone wipe it. All right. I don't have enough time, 4.5 hours. You know, like additionally, what costing me money and time and everything else. No, it's all these lovely baby dolls here watching the video. They're like, okay, sweet, you said this, and they shouldn't do this, by the way. But they go, okay, whatever, just taking a punt. Okay, lottery ticket size, etc. So it's so much more effective and efficient to do that rather than just like phone calls. And by the way, friends, top signal as well. Yeah, I got like, I'm not joking, like 9 to 12 phone calls from everyone blowing up my phone. I was all on do not disturb, so I don't hear anything. But that was around the top stuff. Everyone just like, oh, I have to get into crypto. I wonder if it continues later. I want to show you the power of memes as well, man. Look, dog with a hat and PEPE. Friends, look, dog with a hat, flip PEPE here. So look, dog with a hat started on Solana. It's a premier dog coin. Yes, very, very cute dog with a hat, of course. Yes, we get it. Dog with a hat flipped PulseChain, PulseX, EHEX, pHEX, Inc. It flipped them all. It flipped the whole chain. All right, it's flipped everything. Yeah, it literally flipped the biggest thing on there. It flipped everything. So how do you interpret that? It doesn't really matter. Don't worry about what your feelings are. It just goes, okay, there's people paying attention to memes and they want this stuff. That's why PulseChain altcoins and memes are going to be great. You don't need all the other decentralized penis, all these other narratives and stuff, or AI. You don't need it. Yeah, they do help big time. However, it's just something to take note of, right? And don't forget with PEPE as well. We're still playing PEPE and the leverage PEPE, you know, with Landwolf. Yeah, let the Jeeters get out, friends. I knew this was going to happen. It's funny, even with Landwolf, right? The liquidity to market cap is still 10%. It's still the thickest freaking altcoin in there. It's huge. It's like 400K liquidity, 4 million market cap. Now dropping down. It is. I went through this before, blah, blah, blah. Probably DCA buy later on. The community's not going anywhere. It's the same thing. You just can't, friends, people cheat. They just keep cheating. No matter how much I tell them, don't cheat. You understand? We're going to go down. Don't cheat. They freaking relinquish their bags at the very, very bottom. And hey, it's exactly what you're seeing right now. So look, we've now seen there's some FOMO buyers out there. They've come across my Solana videos. You're very, very welcome, everybody, because I just saw Mr. Dipcatcher do it. I go, you know what? I'm going to make a video for it. I did not think it was going to find its way to like other networks and people watching and stuff here and there. You know, a lot of people watch me. Haters watch me. People, like, basically, pretty much everyone watches me. In fact, what's kind of funny, this is the funny part, friends. I'm not going to call them out, but there are people, right? I found out when I had like 2,000 followers, okay? The only person with a name to follow me on Twitter was Mark Yusko. That's right, the actual famous Mark Yusko. Yes, Mark Yusko, Bitcoiner, OG, 2013 stuff. Yeah, the only he did not give a shit what you little plebs thought. I'm like, oh, social media, that's not cool. He's the only guy to follow me. Every single time, I'd get a DM from someone like, hey, found out I'm in this guy's group. He actually follows you on his alt account because he doesn't want to be seen on his main account. That's when I had like 2,000, 3,000. Now it's 30,000. Now, friends, we go, you know what? We don't need yous. Because, friends, I used to look up to them. But then I realized you're just a slow horse now. You're getting gray hairs. You're a very, very slow creature. And the gains that you're happy with, you're not hungry. You're not the hungry wolf anymore. You know what I mean? Where are your hats? Where are your hats? Now, friends, I've got to tell you something. This is super important. There are consequences for gaslighting a community. So this is Mr. PLS Maxi. His name's PulseX Maxi. And now he's posting Richard Hart's Ethereum wallet. Look, unrealized loss of $45 million. This is what happens, man. This is what happens when everyone says, let's not try anything new. All right. Well, what's your strategy? Okay, keep doing what's working. All right. We can keep doing what we've been doing, but you can't say it's working because it's not working. So what's the next strategy? Well, you got to try different stuff. That's why people start, I don't know why, all these influencers saying like, oh, you're going to other chains and stuff. Okay, is Richard Hart going to another chain by buying Ethereum? You can't possibly do anything worse against your coin than by buying another coin. Right. Well, he went and bought Ethereum. So how do you rationalize that? But I know, friends, I know. Yes, we've got a cult leader. We've got to understand that all these decisions and stuff. I know he's the billionaire. We're not. He's got to make his decisions. And we know the game. Yes, Ethereum ETF and all these. I'm just telling you that there are consequences for this over time because when candles aren't going up, people start thinking. Okay? People start thinking. When the candles go up, they go, oh. So look at this. Every single wallet here owns all the ETH here and there. And look, they're telling you, okay, think twice before you try to step on the little guy pHEX maxis. Yes, I know PulseChain was meant to save the little guy, but go and ask the little guy if you think they're being saved right now. Go and ask them. Go, oh yeah, the yield's great, but that 96.5% down after 3 years part isn't really helping either. So it is what it is. You got to change your strategy. Look, I don't care, friends. I'm an observer. All right. Yes. A lot of people trying to, I know, friends, trust me, I wish I was way more powerful. If I was way more powerful, I'd start moving pieces. I'm not, man. I know the market is way bigger than me. I'm a tiny, tiny little piece. Okay, friends, I'll tell you stories one day, friends. You know, central banks, like the actual US Feds, they've been blown out by markets. Yes. You're like, wait a minute, the guys with the money printer have been blown out by markets? Yes. When they tried to force their will. They've been famous times in history. All right. Bank of England, George Soros and stuff. Yes, that actually happens. So no one's bigger than the market. That's it. It's everybody together. And that's why I'm telling you, yeah, if look, rail on them. I don't care. Yeah, they're Solana. Yeah, they're soy drinkers. They drink soy latte. And yes, their wife's boyfriend lets them play around on their phantom wallet to gamble. But there's a million of them. There's 15,000 daily active users on PulseChain. And there's 1 million daily users on Solana. So if you just got 1% of those daily users, 1%. That's what you're trying to reach, man. Imagine just like a couple of thousand come in. That's huge onto PulseChain. So the potential is big. That's why, man, like you're still early. We are still early. And maybe the 50 weeks of shakeout hands is going to happen. But I don't know. It just feels like an Ethereum trade now. So you tell me. But look, it's not all well and truly good. Look, Mr. Wazzy. Shout out to Mr. Wazzy Press. Really, really good info. Not going to lie. Most of these Solana Cabal meme coins don't even try to hide it. Straight to $100 million on day one. Multiple tier 1 perpetual and spot exchange listings. They are 100% pushed by VCs or known devs. Yeah, friends, that's what happens. Solana is just one big grift chain. They're doing all the coins. They end up on Binance. Right? They're not innocent there. Of course they are. They're getting bribed. Hey, here's your dollars. We're going to get money on the trading and the volume. It is what it is. That's why, look, we said this for a long time, real DeFi, but I know what you're all thinking now because you've messaged me publicly. I read it. You guys are saying, hey, the whole real DeFi thing was fun and dandy, but now we're looking a bit embarrassing with not having any exchange listings because how's this guy meant to be a billionaire but we can't? That's what people are saying. Why can't we afford 1 million to go do that? I don't know, man. Maybe it just feels bad bribing an exchange for 1 million. So people getting desperate. They're like, we've got to do something. We've got to do something. You've got to branch out there. Why are people? I know why are you saying exchange listings? It's because you want to be on the place where other coin communities, centralized exchange people are as well. I know that. Look, I'm with you. I'm with you there the whole way. So I also found this funny, just a 24-hour mark, okay? They're selling pHEX and they're buying the GOFURS, all right? So just a funny little like, man, it's lower market cap though. So market cap, look, you can tell me market cap doesn't matter every day of the week. But find me, if you filter and but find me something in the CoinGecko rankings in the top 100. I want you guys to find me a lot of examples of where, oh, your market cap shouldn't be there. I'd like to see it. I like to make a good case for a lot because if you filter for Richard Hart coins, if you add up, see friends, we try to do the whole market cap thing. If you add up all the non-origin address market cap of Richard Hart coins, it's around rank 22, 23, around Litecoin to ICP, around that zone. So, it makes sense there. However, if you split everything up, you go, oh, you're too cheap. And market's smart, man. It's Metcalfe's law. Yes, PLS is only 2.5 billion. Yeah, it should be bigger than Corridanzo. Yeah, it should be. But guess what? Every single person owns a coin. So you can't fool it. And now, friends, I'm going to end with something again because, look, at some point, I'm just going to stop helping you because I just can't be bothered, right? I mean, I've done too much, right? I've given my blood here. Now, if you've been watching my channel, which a lot of you have, right? Bless your heart. Like, subscribe. You know this very common known stock market investing thing. If the candles are green, all news is interpreted and latched to be bullish. All news. And even if it's bearish, people will say, it doesn't matter. Forget it. We can overtake it. So in green candles, there's only good news. When there's red monthly candles, for example, red weekly, when a candle is red, the news is bad. There is no good news. Okay? Because even good news is saying like, oh my gosh, the market isn't reacting to the good news. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's how they interpret it. Well, that's exactly what's happening now. So Richard Hart updates the PHEX website. He literally makes a tweet saying, got to update the PHEX website. And he does. First thing, the market has decided. The first thing. He wrote that, not me. What did I put? I wrote his first sentence. The market has decided. All right. What do you think the comments in this are? People lost their minds. I'm still getting messages now. People have lost their mind. Yeah, go read it yourself. Go check it out yourself. Okay. I'm about to mute a lot of these annoying people, friends. Look, it was cute at the start, but now I've realized. So this one, it went from, okay, yes, you're trying to find old posts of me, blah, blah. It's all been answered. No one cares. Move on. You care about more being right or wrong. We care more about making money. All right. We get it. However, what I noticed is the same copers, you know you are, I keep doing the same response to you. I keep answering your questions. And then I'm like, man, you don't deserve 5 replies, man. You're not even reading. You're here to basically just tweet because I tweet back. So now I'm just going to have to throw like cute PEPE emojis back at you or like one-word responses. And I don't like doing that, all right? So you're not actually here to learn. You're here to just make noise, all right? Because like, do you look at your portfolio every day? Do you want to make changes? Like, I'm just asking you, do you ever look outside and see clouds coming and it rains? Like, do you go, hey, I'm going to walk right through those clouds and walk through the rain? Do you ever do that? Or you go, no, wait a minute, let me go get an umbrella. Or let me take the car. Do you ever do that? Like, if you're walking on the side of the road, you see a piece of poop, dog poop. Do you say, I will keep walking straight line? Or do you look down and go, oh, there's a piece of poop, let me move away? So you got to understand, you got to translate that to your investment portfolio decisions. It's just that, you know, when you're walking on the street, you don't have emotions. You're like, oh, that poor doggy in the poopy. Maybe he's trying to spread his lovely seed around. You don't think about that. There's no emotions with the poops. You just walk around the poop. But you got to do that with investing, okay? You can't, look, I know everyone's emotional, but you can't make decisions based off your emotions. So this news, friends, because the candles are red and things are going down, as you can see right here, okay, so this is pHEX. Look, I'll just change it to, look, 2 red weekly candles, okay? 2 red weekly candles. And look, of course, look, that's why it's more devastating is you put the monthly. See, it's a big red monthly candle. Everyone knows, all down 50% from that top. So you know, oh, everything's going to be bearish, right? Well, that's exactly what's been happening. So Richard Hart goes, the market has decided. And then look, so he said, Sommi, man, appreciate your posts have created so many negative plebs. I just got to tell you, friends, once again, explained right here. When the candles are red, everything is negative. Everything. And I want to tell you right now, friends, but I explained it twice. I did an experiment for myself again, and I made a video on it. It was Rectum Rochelle's wallet. All right, I made my video on this already. If you haven't watched it, okay, bad luck. Go find that in one of my 2,500 videos. The experiment I did was, in January of this year, when the candles were green, I posted Rectum Rochelle wallets. And he had $135 million and he's dumping like $5 million per whatever, or 500K per whatever. And I said, oh, if he does 10x from here, he dumps $5 million per month, etc., etc. I did all these. Guess what? Likes, love, people messaging like, oh, wow, how can we overcome that? Richard's got enough money, right? That's what people are saying. And I said, oh, well, Rectum Rochelle, if he wants to exit, will probably do like a big marketing campaign. And if he wants to exit, like, let's say he wants to exit, I don't know, $100 million one day, he would probably like sell $1 million and then spend $1 million on an exchange listing and all these other stuff to like keep the price boosted for him to exit. Right? It's basically like, you know, it's basically what he's got to do to exit. So I was saying that, everyone's like, yeah. But let's go back, friends, because I'm not going to let you live this down. Why were people even happy to talk about it like this? We can see it here. Look, this is the pHEX chart. I know pHEX doesn't even look that good at all, right? But look at it. You can see it here. See it? Big, fat, green monthly candle. No one cared. Absolutely no one cared. You can see it right here. You see that? Whoa, we went up 2.6x in a month. Now, what happens when I post it? What I'm going to do is, friends, I'm going to show you. I posted it in a week with a red candle. You can actually find it right here. Right? You can find it right here. See that? Red candle, friends. Red candle. What happened? People lost their minds. It was bad. They're like, oh, it's fudding. You're saying we can't go 1000x because Rector Michelle's got 135 billion already. Well, yeah, man. He's going to have what? He's going to have $130 billion. Be richer than basically Elon and all the other guys if you do 1000x from me. Or whatever it is. Okay, so actually, that is that number, right? So that's what I'm saying. Oh, it's FUD now. I'm like, it's the same post. You know, it's scheduled, right? It was literally the same post. The same wallet, same stuff. Green candle. Yes, we can overcome. It's going to do this. We can think straight. Then there's a red weekly candle for that period. Oh, no, it's over. Sommi's fighting, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing over and over. Swing, 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 swing. But I'm going to ask you something. I posted the same thing. Who's swinging? Huh? Who's swinging? I'm still long. I haven't sold shit. Who's swinging? That's right. That's right. The crowd. The crowd swinging. Thank you very much. Who's here making videos every day? And when green candles are coming, who is here telling us we're going to 1000x? And when red candles come, who stops looking at their phone? That's right, the crowd. The crowd does that. I'm actually the constant. It's kind of funny, right? I'm the constant. But when the crowd's happy, they go, oh, you're too bearish. And when the crowd's sad, oh, you're too bullish. You see that? The crowd's swinging, friends. I am a banana emoji in between. Make sure you eat your bananas, vitamin B. Like, subscribe, bell button. I'll catch you soon.